What's up, folks? Main man Lucky Lance here for more Gruul Ponza action. That's right, back for some more. Hope you guys are excited for it. I know I am. That's right, I said my name's Lance. For more, my screen name is Major Riot. That's Major _ Riot _ as my screen on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MDJ, and Twitter. So if you're watching this on Twitch, consider following. Watch on YouTube, please consider subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up. You can always follow me on Twitter as well for that Bluebird action. That's right. Follow Major Riot on Twitch and Twitter. And don't forget to subscribe to Major Riot on YouTube for the low cost of free to reap the benefits immediately. Don't delay. Do it now for guaranteed outbursts of rage, confusion, even sometimes joy. Sometimes there is laughter. Sometimes there is a good old belly laugh like Santa. And those are always fun times. I always have this disclaimer, though. I always have to mention this. I am not responsible for a sudden increase in top decking only lands, being wrecked by Ragavan, or never being able to find your sideboard cards. If that starts happening to you, it has nothing to do with me. Just putting that out there. So as you guys can tell, I do enjoy playing Magic the Gathering. When I play Magic the Gathering, I prefer to play Modern. When I play Modern, I play one of 4 decks coherently. Those 4 decks currently are Jund, Abzan, Grixis Shadow, and we see screen now Gruul Ponza Midrange. That's right, Gruul Ponza Midrange is my favorite deck. It's the deck I've had the most success with both in paper and in digital. And it's a deck you'll most likely see me playing, even though I have been playing the other decks a lot more frequently than I have in the past. So, anyways, let's take a look at the weather. I know people are always excited for weather. It's another nice day. It's a cloudy day, but it's a nice temperature day. Weather at Ravendale conditions are partly cloudy. The temperature is 69 degrees. The wind is blowing from the north-northwest at 3 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 58%. So there we go. Humidity is nice and low. Let's see here. We are still at 25 followers on Twitter. We did go up 1 follower on Twitch. We are now at 265, so thank you guys very much there. And we are now up to 402 subscribers on YouTube, so thank you guys very much there. So, shout out to all 25 followers on Twitter. Shout out to all 265 followers on Twitch. Shout out to all 402 subscribers on YouTube. And of course, a massive shout out to all 4 of my Twitch subscribers who give me a little bit of their hard-earned money in these very trying and dangerous times. Things aren't going well. Economy. How'd the stock market do today? Let's do a quick, maybe I should add this in, stock market check. Stocks, the Dow Jones is down 215. Not bad. But still, things are not going great. Inflation's through the roof, and I just appreciate anybody willing to give me a little bit of their hard-earned money, and it's just amazing that anybody watches any of this. But a very special shout out to the people who go above and beyond the Call of Duty and do anything other than watch or listen, however you want to put it. Just great, and I thank you guys so very much for joining me on this never-ending modern league grinding shenanigans I've gotten myself into over the last decade. So what else do I need to talk about? Well, first off, I'm going to say this. My neck is killing me. I don't know. I slept wrong or something, but man, my neck is just brutal. It's not the worst. You know, it's not like I'm having a pinched nerve or something, but not enjoying it. So you might see me in different positions than I normally play. You might see me a lot of this, leaning back, because this is the most comfortable position for me to play right now, but we'll see. I did go to the store championship with Ponza, and this is the list I brought for the most part. I made some changes, nothing really too serious. The deck did well. It was a small event because there's just not a lot of local action. I don't know why. This was at a place that normally has decent turnout from what I've heard, and not that many people showed up. I think we had like 14 people, so we only had 4 rounds before top 8. I went 3-1 in the first 4 rounds. First round, I defeated Bant and Nightfall, the deck that tries to use Night Reliquary. I actually lost game 1 super bad because I mulled like 4 and lost. And then I barely won 2 and 3. Well, 3 was the one that was close. Well, I don't remember which game it was, but there was one game that was a little bit close, but I just started overrunning them with Furies and stuff. And they had a bunch of pro red, but when you have 2 Furies, a couple Bloodbraid Elves and stuff on the field, and they're stuck underneath Blood Moon minus their 1 basic planes, you know, you just start to get past that pro red. Match 2 was actually against Enchantress, which I just steamrolled game 1 with Blood Moon. Game 2, they, you know, were prepared for Blood Moon, but I still was able to hold the line and eventually find my enchantment destruction to win. And then Round 3, I lost the Amulet Titan. That deck's ridiculously good. Round 4, I defeated Amulet Titan. The deck's ridiculously good, but I just had him that time. In the playoffs, round 1, I had to play against Affinity, which had some crazy games that I don't know if I can have enough time to explain to everybody, but it was some awesome winning there. Lost game 1. Game 2, the opponent got all the way up to like 34 alive, had me down to like 2. They had a Salamander with a Shadow Spear on it. I Furied the Salamander and the Shadow Spear. Next turn, I cast Fury and just started winning from there, just attacking with Fury. The Fury takes out big chunks of life, so managed to win that. Game 3 was even more insane. I had a turn where the opponent had Etch Champion with Metalcraft, a Frogmite and an Ornithopter, and 2 Springleaf Drums. I had to evoke Fury, kill the Frogmite and the Ornithopter, and then I had to Engineered Explosives, kill the 2 Springleaf Drums, and then Lightning Bolt the Etch Champion. I killed his entire field, but I used almost everything in my hand, except I did manage to keep a Seasoned Pyro, and the Seasoned Pyro was not good on the next turn. It drew me 2 lands. That happened like 3 times in the tournament. Play Seasoned Pyro, draw 2 lands. But it was good in the end because then I never really drew a land ever again after that double land draw of the Seasoned Pyro. Great win there against Affinity. The guy was real heartbroken. He misplayed a little bit. He got a little too aggressive at the end, and I punished him for it. And then the semifinals is against the same Amulet player I lost to in the first 4 rounds. I managed to win game 1 and barely lost games 2 and 3. I thought I had him for a little bit there, but, you know, Amulet Titan does Amulet Titan stuff, and them running 4 Besajus is just gross. So this is the list I basically took. I didn't really like how the list I was running before just didn't seem like it was doing a lot in terms of, I really miss Pillars just straight up. And this has always been kind of my happy place where I am when I'm playing this deck, is the kind of a semi-control, not really a control, but you know, land disruption deck with aggressive creatures and, you know, just staying power. The MVPs of the event, the Store Championship, was probably Fury. I mean, Fury's just always the best. Every time I've ever taken, ever since Fury's been legal, since Modern Horizons 2, I take it to a large paper event, besides locals. I mean, you know, obviously at locals he's still good. Fury has always been like the MVP. I mean, it's just so good. Like, it's just ridiculous. What other cards were really good in the main? I don't even know. It was just Fury doing his thing. Out of the side, what was really good was actually Engineered Explosives was super good. And, you know, the worst card was actually Clothis. I mean, Clothis did nothing the entire event. Like, I drew it, played it. It rarely did anything of significance. So, yeah, it's just the way it goes. So this is the list I'll be trying. This is the list I did at the challenge, or not the challenge, the Store Championship. So I did manage to get the foil Archmage Charm promo, and I got $100. So it cost me $30 to get in. Made $100 profit. Made $100. That's $70 profit, and then the Archmage Charm I sold for like $40. So that's $110 profit. I'm a professional Magic the Gathering player. What else can I tell you? I made $110 for playing Ponza. Just joking around about being professional, but it was still cool. So we're gonna try this list, see how it does any better. It's funny, all last week I complained about I wasn't playing against anything meta, and I go to this tournament, and the only meta decks I play against are 3 Amulet Titans, and I guess Affinity. You could throw Affinity in there, but it's certainly not Enchantress. You don't see that too often. In the Knight of the Reliquary deck, that's a very rare deck to see in this day and age. But anyways, let's go on in there. There's enough of me rambling, rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling. Looks like I got something on my screen or something there. What's going on? Yeah, I did. I don't know what that was. I'm gonna have to clean the screen again, damn it. It's weird how you get stuff on the screen and it's just gotta clean it again. That's fine. But I hope you guys had a good weekend. It'll be Ponza All this week and Ponza All next week, because on July 30th I'm going to a 5K. And that is an RCQ, I think they call these things now. There's been RCQs in my area, but they've all been for like draft. And like, I think like 1 or 2 are Pioneer. There's been no RCQs for Modern. Not one until on the 30th. There will finally be one. The owner that's running that, I'm not gonna get into it, but he had some weird post that I accidentally saw on. Like, I don't have a Facebook, but I cheat on Facebook. You know, I don't have a profile or an account or anything, but sometimes Facebook will let me read things. Most of the time, it will say like you need to have an account to look at this, but sometimes you can get around it or it doesn't do it or something. And I saw he had a post where it almost sounded like a post where he was trying to get ahead of some sort of scandal that's brewing or something. I'm not gonna explain what he said or anything, but it looked to me like a kind of post where you're like, I'm such a friendly, happy-go-lucky man that anybody who says anything that I've done negative is clearly a liar, because look how friendly and happy my post is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen this kind of stuff before. There's no way that guy could be doing something wrong. I mean, he likes all sorts of friendly things. But anyway, so that should be a great event. Those are actually the best tournaments in the state. The Puget Sound Battlegrounds, what they call them. It's the most premier tournament in the state usually, unless a GP's coming through or something. So really excited playing that again with Ponza. I've played it this will be the 4th time with Ponza because it's only number 4 they've ever done. So really looking forward to it. Are we ever gonna? They're not having GPs anymore, right? No Magic Fest, no whatever they call it. I gotta look at that. I know they're having one in Vegas again, the 30th anniversary in Vegas. Maybe I'll check that out. The main event's modern, so and I love Vegas, so maybe I will. All right. Okay, of course I'm going to go first, but today we got to do the beverage of the day. And folks, this is a new one to me. I've never seen it before. I've had this company before. It's good, but not the best. We're talking about a Bang Nectarine. What is it? Blueberry. That's right, a Bang Nectarine Blueberry. I hope everyone gets excited for me to drink this. I'm not the biggest fan of nectarines or blueberries, but I'm always excited to test out something new. And we all know the official start of the video doesn't begin until I crack open the beverage of the video. So let's get that thing open right now. Oh, yeah. There we go. Tastes all right. Not bad. Actually got more nectarine than blueberries. A lot more nectarine than blueberry. You taste the blueberry a little bit. Mostly nectarine. It's okay. I like nectarines. All right. Sure. A little bit land heavy, but we're going to rock and or roll. What are we up against? Unknown, but Blood Moon coming down. There you go. Better get that basic island. He's got Force Negation. What's this? Haterade 420? Man, that sounds like a Call of Duty screen name. Haterade 420. Remember I used to play Call of Duty like 10 years ago. People does not get interesting. Maybe it doesn't have basics. They would have screen names like Smoke Rising Blazing 420, you know, just weird ass fucking names and shit. Sure. All right, Bloodbraid. Come on. Do your thing. Lightning Bolt, sure. Let's get in there. I was kind of want to hold this Scavenging Ooze for a while to see if there's something going on. Ah, the Bolt. Well, I guess I'll throw Ooze in there next turn. Oh, it's this deck again. More Indomitable Creativity? What? Why? What's up, Gage? Went on vacation to New York, got COVID. Nice. Now out of work? What do you mean, you got laid off? What does that mean? That's not nice you got COVID, but I've had COVID and it was not the worst I've ever been. You know, I've been a lot sicker than that. I'll tell you that much right now. not making light of it, but, you know. Look at the lands. Look at the lands. What? You're guaranteed 80 hours off work? What? What the hell? When I got coronavirus, I was just told to come into work. Yeah, and it was unpaid. Like, you know, no. I was not. Yeah, they ended that paid COVID thing like in 2021. Right? Yeah. All right, I finally got something other than a land. Ugh. I always get screwed, man. It's like when I had coronavirus, I was just told to come to work. And so, you know, that's what I did. You know? Nice. Get a Clothis. That's what it's all about. Now you draw another land. This is insane. This is an incredible amount of land draw. You know, he's got one more turn. Creativity does suck to play against. It seems pretty decent. All right, I did nothing except attack with a 3/3 ooze the entire game. How many lands was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 15 cards. Nice. Nice. Creativity. Yeah, I have like a 50-50 with it. Definitely Magazine. Scavenging Ooze out. It's super bad. I do like Force of Vigor in. Or should it be Cindervines in? Cindervines, Force of Vigor. Boil's not great. Internet Explosive's pretty good, actually. Because they're crab and... Yeah, let's try this. Take out Clothis. That's actually pretty bad. And yeah, we'll go with that. So would I bring in Magus and EE? Yeah, we'll try that. So creativity. Again, why is there so much of this? I played it like 4 times in the last week, at least. Yeah, with the coronavirus thing, it was just, you know, at first they did have the 2 weeks, like 10 days, 10 calendar days, mulligan this, 10 calendar days of where you got paid and everything, which meant you got, yeah, like 80 hours paid or something like that. Okay, keep here, put the redundant on bottom. And it worked okay, you know, but by 2021 at some point, they changed it to where you just got nothing. You were just told, I think at one point they said you have to, you know, you can't come to work, but you don't get paid. So there were people that, obviously the system just broke down when that happened. Because people were like, I can't, there's a lot of people out there who are like, I cannot get paid for 2 weeks. You know, I'm going to come in sick as hell. So then they just turned it into just, there are no benefits. Now, this is for my workplace. I'm not talking about in the state in general, but my workplace eventually just said coronavirus isn't real. Get on in here. The only thing they did about coronavirus is that we had to still wear masks. But they took the masks away even before the state did. Like the state had mask requirement till April 1st, and I think we got our masks taken off February 1st, which was fine. You know, so look at that black mana. He's got a counter spell here or something. But I'm actually really hurting here. I mean, obviously I have to do this, but I have no way to cast most of my cards now. Unless I find another, you know, sprawl or something. Eh. That works pretty good. Moon OP, a little bit. Yeah, might as well just bolt this thing. I mean, all they need is one indomitable creativity, right? It's gotta have one more mana and they get to win. It's like right now I'm on unpaid leave, you know? Like, it's just ridiculous how my company is that I work for. Oh, okay, they draw a card. Which I'm not saying it's a bad place to work for. I mean, obviously it's not, because, you know, I've been there 15 years and they pay well, and oh boy. Hop, skip, and a jump. You know, what'd they exile? Explore? Fuck, I think I just died. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alrighty. Okie doke. You know, but it is amazing how when you work for, what's the best way to describe this place I work for? Military industrial complex is the best way I can put it. Is that they nickel and dime everything, you know, and it's like I think I can do better than that, right? I think it's good. I don't know. Yeah, play that first. And it's just like, you know, most people in the state, when they have children, they get you know, paid family leave for 90 days. I get unpaid time off. And I'm grateful for the time off, because when I was born, my dad certainly did not get you know, any sort of family. He just got congratulations, go back to work. Me, at least I have the option to be like, hey, I'm going to be gone for a while, and I don't get in trouble for it, and I get to bond and learn about my kids and help my wife out and everything. It's been great, honestly. I'm like retired right now, and luckily, you know, I've done really well financially. I've invested well. I've done everything you can do possibly to, you know, do as good as you can with money. And so even though I'm not going to get paid for 3 months to spend time with my newborn kids, you know, it's not even going to hurt me. So, Sup, Lona War, how you doing, man? Glad you're here. Thanks for the hand wave. Appreciate that. You know, nice. Probably still just go for basic forest here. And then Season Pyro. God, do I ditch the Season Pyro? Obviously, Forest is going. I should have picked up with Ren and 6. That was stupid of me. All right, ditch the Chandra. That was really dumb. I didn't pick up with Ren yet. It's funny because the whole thing I was gonna pick this up, but whatever. I'm gonna ditch Chandra. Try and get more chances to draw with Pyro. Okay, get. Whoop, whoop, I still gotta pick up. Okay. No, I've had it once, and it, like, again, it wasn't the sickest I've ever been, like not even close, because I had swine flu back in 09. And I've had worse, just regular flu than I had corona. And it wasn't like I was like just had a cold corona. I was definitely pretty sick for a couple days. But you know, it's just the way it is. Pillage. Let's think here. 12-haired elf can cascade. I think we just want to get it, you know, so they could play another Dwarven Mine and then kill me next turn, right? So I think we just want to first swing for 3 and then pillage them. Swing for 3. And then pillage their blue source. Yeah, they play this, unless you kill 3 other mountains. So, yeah. Pillage there. I'll get a forest. Pick this back up. Say go. Yep, they had it. Another Dwarven Mine. Okay, now we just Blood Braid. See if you can't hit Blood Moon or Magus. Bone Crusher. Cast as a creature. Just get the clock going as fast as possible here. Swing in for 6. Pick up Forest. Funny enough, I can kill an Archon right now with the Furies. So he probably, yeah, does Dwarven Mine here. Gets the whole shebang. And hope he doesn't find Emrakul or something. Okay, it is just Archon. Sacrifice a creature or planeswalker. I think I'll sacrifice my elemental token. And then discards a card. Obviously, it's going to be Forest. And this 9. Fuck, they're still alive. It is possible here for me to kill him if I top deck a land. I do. So let's redo the math. Cast Fury. Evoke Fury. Swing for 9. Do I have enough mana for all this? That's 5 for Fury here. Right? 5 for Fury. That's 4 damage. Evoke Fury. That's another 4 that dies. Swing for 5, 9. Retrace Bolt. I think this works. All right, swing. Put him to 2. Emblem. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yesterday, or at the store championship, I made an emblem at least twice with red and 6 too, and it was just brutal on the opponents. Just this emblem gets so good. It's tough to get to. I mean, they made it tough to get to. It's 7, you start at 3. That's 5 turns later. But man, if you get it and you got Bolt in the graveyard, whoo, you're gonna run wild. All right, nice start there, defeating creativity. That's always fun. Always good times. But yeah, clean play, thank you. And retrace Bolt Long War Zombie, I did. It did work. You know, so glad you guys are seeing that with me. It's always good. Pillage looked good there too. I mean, thank you, Lonaware. GG, beautiful. It was beautiful. Pillage was good there too. I'm telling you guys, a lot of people are down on Pillage, and I listened, and you guys aren't wrong saying Pillage sometimes is really bad. But you know what I like Pillage for when it's really bad? Siding it out easily. Just like get this out, bring these great cards in. I love cards like that where it's just like a swinging door. Where it's like either they're super phenomenal in the main, or if they're really bad, you're like, toss out and bring these amazing cards in. No hemming and hawing, like, oh, do I need to cut like a Fury instead, you know? No. Just throw out these, bring these in. Mole here. Keep here and put Fury on bottom. I mean, hopefully I can find another different land. Basic island. It's more merfolk. Oh, well, I thought I put that on bottom, but apparently I did not. Sure. Apparently I put that on top. Okay. I probably shouldn't have fetched. Yeah, I'm a little bit fucked. I gotta go for forest. I mean, I can't just... Maybe that's wrong, because Blood Moon, you know? Alright. I want to hold up red. I don't want to just shock and be like, I got a Bolt, even though I do that a lot, but... You know, right now it doesn't look like Blood Moon's going to be too good until now. Now all of a sudden we're doing good. Now all of a sudden we're ready. You know what's going to happen, right, guys? This is going to get counterspelled. So that'll be fun and exciting. Time to get counterspelled. Oh yeah, look how fast that clicking was. Boom! I think this is like Thopter combo now. Like, this is not Merfolk. What do you do? Look at me? Okay. Season Pyro, I suppose. Toss a Bolt and a Fury. Yep. Now probably comes Urza, the Lord High Artificer himself. Well, no, I guess not, because, yeah, he can't do it now. Oh. Oh, yes. Well, I think we can kill everything here, it looks like. How I do that is I evoke Fury by pitching Bloodbraid Elf and then bolting the other one. Is that insane or what? Maybe that's too much risk. The problem is, you know, he's just going to play another artifact, right? So it's just kind of like, you know, so it'll be a 5/5 with Shadow Spear. I mean, I think I might just be giving up too much value doing that. Clearly, I'm playing a land. Yeah, if I play Fury, I can kill one of these construct tokens. But then what? You know, because then he can obviously put Shadow Spear on it. I'm gonna have to throw Fury under the bus. If it even will survive. I mean, I think it's just better. I think that's just too much value given up, right? Because if I do what I was saying, evoke this, then bolt them, and they just play an Urza Lord High Artificer, we're just in the same boat. So just do this. Nail it for 4. And see if I just can't swarm them or something. You better have 6 mana. So this appears to be some sort of counter spell. Come on, Bloodbraid. Get in there. Blood Moon, absolutely. Let's it go. Huh. All right. Swing on in. If he blocks like the Pyro, that's a lot of damage. What's this, a Fatal Push? Oh, wow. Revolt Push. I'm guessing he's got like a counter spell, so I'm gonna make it do it during his turn. Bolt that. He's tapped out. Yep. We got a real race on our hands now. I'd appreciate to stop drawing basic forest. I think that's 3 in a row. That's getting pretty disturbing. Sure. Could use some sort of removal. of some kind. You know, I mean, even a pillage would work here, hitting that Shadow Spear maybe. You know, a lot I can do there. Dude, my God, that is 4 land draws in a row. 4 of them. What the fuck? I have one more basic forest in the deck, for those of you who are curious. Sure. Alright, probably not going to win when that's happening. I'm at 5, they're at 10. This is actually lethal what I have on the field if I can get through that stupid 1-1. I'm going to have at least one more turn, I hope. Bro! God! What the fuck, man? They just have lethal, right? They can just let this... No, they have to block here. Because this is lethal if they don't block anything. Oh, it is lethal. Well, I died to flooding, guys. I hope you guys all enjoyed seeing that. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. I died to flooding. Yeah. Absolutely gross. Just absolutely gross. I mean, that's all you can say. It's absolutely fucking gross. What the fuck? You gotta be kidding me. Cinder Vines. And Force of Vigor. For sure. Maybe even Boil. The flood is real. I need to build myself a fucking ark. Probably cloak this. Maybe Scavenging Ooze. I mean, it's going to be bad if it's Thopter combo, but what can I do? I mean, I need to be able to fight through their artifacts, which, you know, I mean, it's going to go for it this route. And then probably a Bone Crusher. So what we have here, Wurza or something? Might as well get the flood icon going, right? Sure. There we go. Private property. I always like that part. Hey, look at me, sure. So I'm drawing a Boil. Put the fear of Boil in them, huh? That's what I like. Play your islands with fear. Gross. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that anyways. Yeah, I'm not going to waste a bolt here on nothing. Just pillage that swamp, I guess. And a bitter blossom. Great. So this ended up being like blue-black fairies. I mean, what the hell? Wow, that's a lot of bolts. Need Anger of the Gods. Fury be great. You know? Yeah. Maybe I can work them down to the point where I can just, they get down to 9, I can just bolt them to death. That would be pretty fun. This is a sad game going on right now. Well. And no way I'm going to win the game at this rate. I'll lose this land. Just waiting on that Fury. And there it is. So they knew I was drawing this Fury. So I think I'm going to boil here. I think I'm going to boil here. Well, God, they knew I was drawing this. Fuck. Huh, they did not play the Brazen Bar. No, that doesn't make any sense. Do it now. Yeah, just take it, I guess. Go down to 10. The problem is the guy's known every good card I'm going to draw. I mean, every single good card he knows I'm going to draw. Like Boil and Fury. This doesn't make any sense. I mean, does he just have another? I gotta worry about this creeping tar pit. I mean, just we got a lot of problems developing here. You know he's got a counter spell or another sprite. I think at this point I just can't cast Fury as a 5-drop and just let it get countered. I guess we get rid of the Bloodbraid Elf. Yeah, maybe I was wrong. I could try and find Blood Moon. Wow. What a mistake. Now that I evoked it. Alright. Now I wish I would have done Bloodbraid. Because if they would have countered, then I would have took in 5, and then I wouldn't have been able to bolt myself back to life. Probably just pillage that tar pit. Sure. Sure. I did bring in Force of Vigor and Cindervine, so I mean there is that, and there it is. So let's see if they counterspell this thing. Wow. Nice. All right. The beat goes on. How my 1K go? I made it to the top 8 and made it to the top 4. Things went pretty well. Played against Amulet Titan 3 times. No. Yes, 3 times. Now I draw Force of Vigor. I guess it'll work against the Spreading Seas, for what that's worth. But looks like I'm just going to die here. Elemental. Ain't going to work. I'm just going to die to these tokens and the Creeping Tar Pit. Yeah, I mean, fuck me hard my ass. I mean, it's just fucking joke, man. Drawing all this shit later in the game. Like, literally drew it all late game. Can't do shit, just dead. Just immediately dead. Just... What? Wow. Well, I'm still dead. I'm still dead because again, everything was just a little bit fucking late. Everything was just a little bit fucking late. Like, literally everything was one turn too late. That's frustrating. That's really frustrating. And I wouldn't be able to cast Force of Vigor anyways if I put the Blood Moon out. Not that that matters anymore, but still, holy shit, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Piece of fucking shit. Pissed me off. So fucking bad. Everything came like one turn after I needed it. Just flooding the death, and then finally the deck decides it's going to do something. And it says, you can go fuck yourself. Fucking terrible. Four and 2 with Burn, good enough for 9th. Yeah, nobody plays at all anymore where I'm at. Like, not a single person. We had 14 players. So we're only going to play 4 rounds. 2 guys quit after the first round because they wanted to go do something else. You know, they lost round 1, and they were both like, yeah, I'm going to go home and... I forget what one guy said he was going to do. Play some sort of weird video game I never heard of before. And, you know, I mean, Magic the Gathering apparently is just... I don't really know what's happened. Like, nobody wants to play anymore. Like, just people have just decided, you know, they don't want to play Magic. At least in paper. At least in paper. You know? And I would love to play more in paper, but how about you schedule shit for me to play in fucking paper, you know? Why can't you run a fucking Modern tournament on a Saturday or a Sunday that's not... They have a Sunday tournament in Seattle. Like, I'm going to go to Seattle in the shithole that this one place is at 7 a.m. for fucking Modern. For 7 a.m. on a Sunday in a shithole in Seattle? Are you fucking kidding me? I'll keep. Why not? It's just, why is everyone using this now? The Bear Cub. It's just capped at 36, lost to 4-color rhinos. Yeah. But it's frustrating to me. I want to play paper, but I can't play paper because there's just nothing that fits my schedule. And of course, it's my fault for having a weird ass schedule, I'm sure, you know. It's like, well, you shouldn't have to. Why are you working that? Why don't you quit your job? Like, yeah, let me quit my fucking job. Are you fucking stupid? You know, I mean, just, that's the problem I have with a lot of people that, you know, play card games and video game stuff. They're just, I don't know. It's like I'm not talking to other adults. You know, it's like when I told the guys, a couple of the guys I knew there that were at this tournament I was at, yeah, I had twin kids born a month ago. They were like horrified. They were like, oh my God, I don't know how you do it, man, bro. I don't, oh, jeez. I don't know. You know, and it's just like, well, you know, Pillage is pretty bad here. This is clearly Murktide. I kind of want to play it, but at the same time, I don't want to leave him up just bolt. You know what I'm saying? But this could be a pretty good tempo play. I mean, why not use it now, right? Wow, main deck spell pierced. You got it. I guess it's better than me spell piercing my Chandra, maybe. But I mean, yeah, I mean the guys were just like, dude, I don't know how you ever gonna do anything. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean? And it's just they're like, oh, and then they're always so hurting for money. These guys, they're like, man, I barely got enough money to buy my. What was one guy telling me? He didn't have enough money to get a Yawgmoth trade Thran's position. I'm like, dude, that's not that expensive a card. He's like, I barely can get it. I'm like, damn, that sucks. All right, time to kill that thing. Get out of here. So now I can enjoy seeing a Murktide, right? I deserve this Murktide coming. I mean, granted, the games were fun and people were nice during the games and everything. You know, there was no problems there. But, you know, I mean, it's tough for me to play Magic a lot of times. I mean, not tough, but like to have conversations with them. It's like if you talk to them about anything like other than like Magic and maybe some video game stuff, which I don't even play video games. They're like, I don't know what that is. Like, you don't know what like like I remember asking one guy, you know, like he was telling me something about his car and it didn't even make sense when he talked to me about it. You know, it was like yeah, I found out he didn't even know if his car, how many cylinders was in his car. You know, he was just like, oh, I don't know, man. Is that food? They'll know a lot about food too. If you talk to them about food, they'll be all about it. They'll talk to you about their mom's lasagna, their dad grilling for them. I mean, you know, they're all about that. So I'm going to shock here. Let them know I got a bolt. Bring it. Bolt me, you or attack me if you dare, you bastard. Sure. Yeah, it's weird. You know, a lot of people they just I don't know that's possible. You can know less than ever because you're surrounded by the internet and you can look up anything. You can be like just something random. Like you can look up like you know, what's the capital of I don't pick a country. What's the capital of Germany? Everyone knows it's Berlin, right? But oh, here comes the Murktide. I'm dead now. Oh yeah, an 8/8. I guess just try to race it against the Clothis, if that even makes any sense, which I don't think it does, but I'm willing to try. You know, I mean, I lose this. Yeah, I just lose this race. What am I talking about? Maybe if I can swing with the Blood Braid Elf, bolt Blood Braids. That's still not enough to turn on Clothis. Swing with bolt Blood Braids, that's 6. Yeah, bolt him. I mean, yeah, it's over. I mean, there's just no way I can win this. But you gotta believe. You gotta believe. You just got to believe. Yeah, plus he can Brazen Borrow here. God, that's almost enough. If I play if I play both Ren and 6 and Bloodbraid, that's 4/7. I don't know. Obviously, I need a land. I mean, a non-land. That way I can go up. Eat Ledger Shredder. Go up to 10. Cascade again. Maybe Bloodbraid can find something good. Come on, Bloodbraid. Something good here. Blood Moon. Sure. That's actually enough to turn Klothys into a creature. Man panics, immediately fetches for a island. What is this? Draws 2? He must have a lightning bolt here. No way this is going to work. No way in hell this is going to work. Get him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Time for the disrespectful end phase bolt. Unholy Heats now? Huh? Okay. End phase disrespectful bolt. All right. Okay. What? Wow. All righty. Right on. So Relic in. Endurance in. Clearly these pillages come out. Kind of like Boil, even though it's not great. Maybe something like that. I could take out the last Blood Moon and bring in an Obstinate Baloth just for Omega lols, but I don't even know if these are any good against them, because it's like any one drop they play, I usually can kill it immediately. The only thing this would be good against would be against their Ledger Shredders. So it's kind of questionable. Yeah, let's go. It was close. That was close, Lanoir, but managed to get there. Manure Butt, if you're still there, I did manage to get the Archmage Charm. I got $100 and the foil Archmage Charm, which was like, I got like 40 bucks for, so I made a $110 profit on Ponza. I'm a semi-pro player now. This hand could actually end up being pretty good if Scavenging Ooze can do some work, but we'll see. Probably just gonna get dashed by Ragavan here. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, I remember there was one guy in the, what did they call that? A Rivals League? What was the thing Reed Duke was in? The Pro League? Something like that. Yeah, I just played Blood Moon here. I mean, it's my only Blood Moon. I mean, go for it. But Rivals League, Pro League, what did they call it? One guy that was in it, he spiked a tournament. He won the thing. Okay? And he just decided, I'm going to quit everything and become a professional Magic the Gathering player. Things didn't work out for him, guys. Turned out that just because you spike one tournament, it was a big win. I'm not, making light of his victory. It was a major tournament win. You know, maybe you should keep your day job, you know? I mean, Magic the Gathering doesn't pay very much. Come on, Blood Raid. Was that Relic? Absolutely. Blood Raid Elf kicking ass in this game, this match. Would you like to counter the Blood Raid Elf or the Relic? Probably the Relic. Oh, neither, huh? Maybe? Let's see here. Oh, all right. Sweet. Probably got a bolt for the Blood Braid. That's what I was thinking was going to happen. He's going to counter the Relic and bolt the Blood Braid. Oh, there is the... All right. So draw something with and use Season Pyro. Fury's pretty good, but I think it's just Pyro here. And keeping. Oh. Okay. Makes life a little bit easier on me. But you missed the store champs due to Corona. Yeah, I mean, that's unfortunately what happens. You could have just shown up sick as hell. I mean, I've known guys before at my locals that would show up sick as fuck. Like with the flu. I know guys that show up at work like that, just dying. Just do Season Pyro again? I don't know. This is tough. Well, I like all the cards in my hand. I don't want to discard any of them. So maybe I just pass and make Pyro tokens? I think that's what I'll do. I could put an Ooze as well. I guess I'll drop the Ooze. I don't know anybody who showed up with... We couldn't play Magic when coronavirus was, you know, at its peak, period. But I'm sure there were guys somewhere, you know, not that one. This one. Yeah, I should have ate actually there. That was stupid of me. That was really dumb. Whatever. Yeah, I think I'm just going to make Pyro tokens and then exile the graveyards. That would come in as a 4/4 now, and he would need to, he wouldn't have, unless he gets another island here. I'm willing to risk it. That's not an island. It is a dashed Ragavan, though. Yeah. Swing at my Pyro tokens. Right on. All right, that's a damn good draw. Blood Raid. Devastate the opponent. Engineered explosives. That's why I don't like engineered with Blood Raid. On 0, I guess I could cast it for treasure chest tokens. I mean, sure. Yeah, 0. Swing for 4? Oh. Yeah, I think I'm just going to upkeep Exile his graveyard, because now he's at the point where Fury couldn't kill. Murktide. Draw a land. Alright, now maybe it'll be Pyro time. Definitely Pyro time now. Discard land and explosives. Draw another Pyro and another land. Swing for 1. Again, I like my hand a lot, so I'm just gonna... Slow and steady wins the race, I'm hoping. I mean, this is slow and steady, guys. I mean, they're at 17 still. One hell of a battle. Oops, can't do that. Another different Pyro. Discarding lands. Okay. Yo, Elf Lord Gucci. Thank you kindly for the follow. Really appreciate that. Let me know where you're from, what your favorite modern deck is. And I get in there and then play some Clothis. Would they like to counter this? Doesn't look like it. All right. How you doing, Elf Lord? Hope you're having a good day. I'm 1-1 currently. Got beat up by blue-white tokens. What's happening here? Okay. Sure. That's fine. Just cast it again. Swing at you for 6. That's even better. Jun saw with Luris was still a thing, but now you're just back on red, black, rock. Nice. Rakdos midrange. I like Rakdos midrange. I notice you guys aren't running Blood Moon in that anymore. I think that could be a mistake. Cast it again. This time they're going to counter it. Yep, okay. Play Relic. I mean, they are so close to dead. Draw 2, sure. All right, maybe they have a whole shit ton of bolts. Swing for 6. Too reliant on utility lands at the moment. Yeah, maybe you're right. You're on what? At least 3 Den the Bugbears. And it is time for Disrespectful Unfaced Bolt, I think, guys. Bolt. Yeah! Yeah! All right, defeating Murktide. All right, 2-1. Blood Moon was surprisingly good there. It wasn't great or nothing, but still, we'll take it. That was a crazy come from behind win in game 1. Just the guy, I guess, didn't know how powerful this deck can be. 3 Graven Karn. Well, yeah, I know you guys have those lands, but you know, you don't really care too much. You guys only run 1 swamp now, right? It used to always be 2. Well, yeah, you think you've gone up in swamps because, well, no. The only double black card you use besides the kicked Torok would be Liliana the Veil, right? Everything else would still be castable, except for Kroxa escaping too, I guess. So I don't know. I think it... The Rakdos Evoke deck? No, he's talking about... No, he's talking about Shinzo and Shinka. They don't run that in the Rakdos Undying deck. No Shizo right now. Okay. Yeah, I mean... I still think that you could run the Blood Moons in the side in case you're running up against, you know, in case you run up against, you know, Tron or Amulet Titan, you know, the big mana decks. Yeah, Ragavan Treasures would be great too. You know, Lawn Wars is solid match. It was a solid match. Blood Moon was unexpectedly better than I thought it would be. That's the thing with Blood Moon. Sometimes you're like, I can't be good in this match, and then you play and you're like, you know, it's damn good. Not as good as against other decks, of course, but it was still pretty good. But yeah, I think that Blood Moon, you should definitely have a spot in the side for it because, you know, look what just happened there against Blue-Red Murktide. Who would think that Blood Moon, I kept 1 Blood Moon in, and it turned out to be really solid. Sure, I'll keep here. All right, like I said, keep. I did take out the Boseiju out of this deck. It was just giving me grief so bad, the Boseiju. It fucked me up so bad so many times. The only reason I liked it was to deal with enchantments game 1, but it's not worth it, man. Having an opening hand, it's not even a forest, and it turns into a mountain when you need green sometimes with Blood Moon. It's just, ugh. Pulled a Shizo not long ago that I gotta sell. Oh, you got one of the old packs? Cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I need my Blood Moons now. Oh, boy. Here we go. Okay, well, that's helpful. Clearly playing Seasoned Pyromancer on turn number 2 to try and find that Blood Moon or Pillage. Oh, Mystery Booster. I see. Yeah, the locals I went to for the store championship, they had Urza's Destiny. They won 125 bucks a pack. Sylvan Scrying coming up. Some people have mentioned. I would definitely run Elf Lord. I would definitely run at least 2 Blood Moons in the side. I mean, it's just, yeah, you just want to make sure you fetch for a swamp. You know, get that Bloodstained Mire, get that swamp, and go from there. My life total doesn't matter too much here, but yeah, clearly I'm going ape shit looking for, I need to get a fast clock going here. So Arbor Elf, yes. Bring back Glorybringer? No. I tried, and I just don't think it's that good anymore. I mean, next to Fury, I mean, I think Glorybringer's a fine card, but Fury is just so good. I mean, if you don't cut any Furies and you bring in like 1 or 2 Glorybringers, you're just got too many 5-drops. Yeah, I guess the Bolt. Couldn't find shit, and instead draw one of the worst cards against oh God. Oh. All right, well, we're not gonna have it this turn, but you know, swing for 4. Play Ren. Pick up Catacombs. Maybe I can win through a you know, an emblem. Pretty unlikely. I mean, this guy is going ape shit here. It's about the style. I need the dragon. Dragons aren't very cool unless you're like 8, right? I mean, people that play Pokemon really like dragons, right? I got my Rayquaza, or whatever the hell it's called, Rayquaza. I got my Dragonite. You know, and it's like I got my Charizard's not a dragon, right? Wow, he found it. Maybe he doesn't have any payoffs here. No, of course he does. There's Karn. All right, well. If he minuses 3, we're going to be okay. No, they're never that stupid. Here, you can have a stomping ground. All right, get a basic forest. I can still kill this thing. Stomp. Lord. Karn. Oh, I guess I can't kill it. I did the math wrong. Math done terribly wrong, guys. Yeah, I need to stomp that. I don't know why my math was wrong there. Because I'm an idiot, right? That's always the most appropriate answer. Hopefully they don't have any more payoffs. So he can plus, and I'll give him another forest. Nope, that looks like an Ugin. It didn't matter anyways. I would have stomped this, you know. Yep. There you go. You can't beat 2 of these things. Once one's already on the field, it's already tough enough, and then you try to beat another one, and it's over. Yeah, Adam's gonna concede. Just give up here. You can fight through 1. You can't fight through both. Just impossible. So Ooze gone. Bone Crusher Giant gone. Cinder Vines in. Mags of the Moon in. I guess I could take Clothis out. I don't really like taking Clothis out, to be honest with y'all, because sometimes you just get in this thing where it's like you can't do anything, and you really want to bring in Force of Vigor, I guess. All right. Time to embarrass myself like normal and lose to Tron, right? Beat the deck that you're not supposed to beat, Murktide, and creativity and that stuff, and then lose to the decks you're supposed to beat. That's what always happens. No. I suppose. I actually have to put a forest on the bottom. That way I can, you know, get enough red mana going with pillage. Keep. Forest on bottom. All right. Swing for one. Wow. Don't want to force a vigor those. Bolt him. Only last play. Power plant. For one. Oh my God, come on. Can I ever get any sort of just help? The answer is fuck no. Fuck no, dude. Fuck no. Four Blood Moons, 2 Maguses. No way in hell I'm gonna find those. Just ain't happening, you know? No, I can at least kill that. What he's gonna do here is he's gonna get a walking ballista probably, and just cast it for as a 1 and then shoot here. Then I can't cast Fury and kill that great creator. Just need a Blood Moon, you know. I mean, that's all you really need. Just a Blood Moon, right? Just an Oblivion Stone. Huh. That's actually better. Well, here's the deal. I play Bloodbraid Elf. I cascade wildly, trying to find pillage, trying to find, you know, Blood Moon, Magus, something like that. I mean, Magus isn't even good anymore because of the Walking Ballista if he just has another land. I could go Force of Vigor here and kill that Oblivion Stone. I could go Evoke Fury. I think we just go with the Bloodbraid Elf. Maybe I'll hit something I'm not even thinking of. Come on, Bloodbraid. There it is, Blood Moon. Okay, all right, okay. Wow, it worked. You there, you, that player. You sure this is right? Okay. All right, and I can still kill the Oblivion Stone. I'm glad I decided the Bloodbraid Elf. That was nice. Clothis os ass here? What the hell does that mean? Clothis is ass? I mean, sometimes it's hella good in this matchup because you get stuck in this thing where it's just, oh, Boseiju time, guys. It's Boseiju time. Well, it's swing for 5 time right now. And then in his upkeep, no, in his draw. On his draw, I want to, or in response to Boseiju here. Show me that Boseiju, bro. Show me that Boseiju. No? Okay. Don't mind if I do. Oh, god damn, dude. Why would he do it now? Fucking shit. How can guys be that fucking smart? I want to fucking know right now. How the fuck can they be that fucking smart? I don't think there's anything I can do to win the game now. I mean, the Ballista's just going to come in too big for Fury to deal with. I mean, we're just dead as hell. I got outsmarted. I'm a shit player. Why would he wait till his turn to do that? God, I'm a piece of fucking shit. Such a piece of fucking shit. Every day just being a piece of shit. Draw lands back to back, too. Yeah, I can't beat the deck that this deck's supposed to defeat, you know? And then I'll play against some, like, Temur Rhinos, and I'll just destroy it, of course. You know, I mean, it's just the way it goes, right? I mean, just the way it is. You know, I mean, now I gotta find, like, Cinder Vines or something. You know, I mean, what else am I supposed to do? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just dead, right? I can't even win a game against that. Outplayed, outsmarted, outdicked. Fuck. I mean, I guess I have to wait. I should have waited through the entire turn. But then that's a huge fucking problem. And no matter what I did, it was over. No matter what I did there, it was over because he had the 5th land too. So he was just going to play the 5th land, destroy all my stuff. I guess what I need to do is just let him destroy everything and then maybe try to Force of Vigor the Walking Ballista. Is that a winning play? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, like, he had the 5th land all along. It just didn't matter because he would, if I would have just not done that during his draw, then he would have played the 5th land. Yeah, I guess that would have been the better answer. It's just to let him do it. During my turn, I try to swing with everything. He kills everything with Oblivion Stone. Then I can try to Force of Vigor the Walking Ballista, But at that point, I don't even know if the Walking Ballista is the card I have to worry about. You know what I'm saying? Like, for all I know, he's hanging on to Ugins and shit. You know, so it's like, no matter what I've done, I think I lost there. It's just, again, my clock isn't fast enough somehow. Again, this shit happens to me. Just, I can't beat the decks that I'm supposed to be able to beat with this deck. And then I have to beat decks that I'm not supposed to beat. It's just ridiculous. It's absolutely stupid how that shit happens. Just, I haven't beat Tron in a long time with this deck. I'll be honest. Tron, I beat it with Jund, but I can't beat it with this deck. This deck is not good enough to defeat Tron anymore. It can beat other decks that don't rely on Boseiju, but it can't beat Tron because they have Boseiju. Just absolutely disgusting. Liberty Elf is on fire. It did good, but I just got outplayed, outsmarted, and outdicked. You know? Just, and then I drew, what, 2 lands in a row? Like, I didn't get any help from the deck. I mean, there was nothing. I mean, no Cindervines, not another Force of Vigor. You know, just nothing. I mean, I just got nothing there. Just so much land drawing today. I flooded bad at the tournament on Saturday, too, at the Store Championship. I mean, there were times I drew 4 lands in a row at one point. But luckily, the guy was underneath Blood Moon in round 1. He was stuck underneath Blood Moon, so he was still able to come back. And looks like we got Hammer here. And make the game interesting. I drew 4 lands in a fucking row. I mean, come on. What is that? Yeah. All right, Gage. I'll see you later. Try to get well soon, man. Might just be game over here. Sigarda's Aid. All right, I will have 4 mana. And there's Calder complete. I gotta take the 1 here. He's gonna be able to draw a card. That's good later on. So go for Forest. Let him draw a card. Say no. Name red. Probably just want to do... I can do Blood Moon Bolt. I mean, Blood Moon Bolt or Renin 6 and Bolt. Because the disaster occurs next turn is if somehow they're holding Sigarda's Aid and Colossus Hammer. And I leave the Esper Sentinel alive. Yeah, I think I'm going to go that route. I think I'm going to go... Sure. Yeah, I'll do that. And then stomp here. All right, we'll see how bad that messed me up. You know, get lucky they won't have another land, so they can't even make a dude. No. They do fetch, though. All right. Blood Moon. Yep. You have a 1/1 that is getting killed. There you go. I'm going to put out a 4-3 here. Just try to get a clock going. Here we go. Wow. Right on. Yeah, I can swing with both because I haven't played a land, right? No, I did play a land, so don't attack. I want to be able to hold up this bolt. No. I mean, that's fine and all. Don't mind if I do. Okay. All right. That's nice and easy against Hammer Time there. Engineering Explosives in, Force of Vigor, and Cinder Vines. Scavenging Ooze out. Clothis can probably come out. That's pretty tough after that, you know? I mean, there's just a lot of good shit here. Chandra, a lot of times, is pretty damn slow, honestly. Yeah. I could bring in Magus, too. But I think it's better to have Force of Vigor and Engineer Explosives. All right, we'll try that. Hammer Time. That was a beating that guy took. I'm glad I went the route of play Ren and 6 and Bonecrusher Giant on the same turn rather than just casting Blood Moon, because it just stopped him cold. He had no more creatures on the field to threaten me with an instant speed hammer, and then from that point on, he was on the back burner. And luckily, I had Lightning Bolt like the entire game too in hand, so that was big, big. Let's see here. No. I'd like to do better than this. I mean, if this was like right here, if this was another land, I'd be like, all right, potential turn 2 Bloodbraid Elf is always a keep. Like, I mean, it got to be something really specific that you don't want to keep. So the question is that do I want to risk not being able to do Bloodbraid Elf on, you know, I mean, how bad is it going to be? Because the worst situation would be I would have 2. Fuck it, let's try it. I'm up a game. Let's gamble. Let's gamble. One miss. Well, he just got a little bit tougher. All right. Here we go. Come on, Bloodbraid. I mean, yeah, we go for it. Let's see if he figures out that. Let's see, guys. Let's see how educated this man is on Magic the Gathering. I'm going to swing with Bloodbraid Elf and see if he blocks. Yes! 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 The man had no idea what he was doing. Maybe he's got another Sanctifier back in hand. I don't know. But that was awesome. You could tell he paused when it died. He was like, what just happened? Okay, there's a Pure Steel. I can deal with that for now. Maybe. Okay. I have 5 mana. I can go try to draw a red card. I mean, a red producing land by going Pyro, ditching Blood Moon and Arbor Elf. Maybe that's too risky. Maybe that's too risky. Ah, boy. Yeah, you could tell, Lawnaware, a lot of people don't know that Bonecrusher Giant can prevent. Bolt Pure Still and play. I mean, that's my plan, Lion Rose. That's what I'm figuring out right now. That's the play I'm going to do. I'm going to play Blood Moon and then bolt the Pure Still Paladin. Let him draw a card. You know, say no. Oh, wait, what am I doing? They can only do this once per turn, right? There we go. It's only once per turn that happens. All right. Now, hopefully their Urza Sagas are all dead in hand. Not that, I don't know why he'd be waiting to play them this long, but hopefully there's no, you know, there's like another Sanctifier in Vec, the way he's tapping like that. Maybe it's another Pure Still. I don't know. But, yeah, Lawn of War, that was pretty good. I honestly wasn't happy about cascading into Bonecrusher Giant there because I was like, the guy probably knows that I'm going to swing and he's just going to let it happen, you know, just let the 3 come through and then he can block forever with that Sanctifier. But like, yeah, make the opponents play the way that you think they should, right? And all right, I just died here. You know, oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Luckily, I got some blockers coming. I hope. And hopefully there's no... Oh my god. I really need more red mana. I really need more red mana. So yeah, we're going to do everything here. Oh, wait. I can't do that. He gets to draw a card. That's right. He gets to draw a card. But that's fine. Well, maybe I just need to play. Yeah, just play the Arbor Elf here. Now I have more, and now I can untap the Cindervines. Maybe he'll play another, for whatever reason, he'll play a non-creature spell. Take one. You know, you just don't know how this guy's gonna respond here. You know, we want to wait and see if he tries to swing with this, because then I'll throw an Arbor Elf underneath of it and then still do Cindervines and make him have to have another different equipment. So, yeah. So funny, I always figure out S% works. I can never remember it's only once per turn, and then I'm always like, oh, it's got to pay 1. No, I got to pay 11 now. It's such a weird card how common it is, and I just forget all the time. So this is telling me that wait a minute. This is just an see. Look how confused I am about. So here's the problem right now. So I can kill Esper Sentinel. However, there is, what is it, Blacksmith Charm or something? I could just kill the Sentinel, says Lion Rose. Maybe. Blacksmith Skill. Instant target permanent gains hexproof and indestructible till end of turn. So that's what we're looking at right now. So I think what we're going to do here is we're just going to target permanent. So I'm guessing this guy has that card. So what we're going to do is we're going to block, say okay, then untap, what's going on? They run max 2 copies. Well, he might have both in hand here from the way he's acting. I mean, this is great. If he's going to use it right now before I even... I don't know what's going on now. What is happening here? What? Dude. Wow. Okay. All right. Crying sad face. It's not as bad as I thought it might be. Yeah, just Bloodbraid Elf here. That seems pretty decent. Come on, Bloodbraid. How about another different Cindervines? Yes! Yes! Say no. You can draw your card. Hey, man. Sorry about this. Not. I guess I didn't need to do that right then and there, right? I could have held. But yeah, Lawn War, if you're still there, Bloodbraid Elf is doing really well today. It hasn't hit a dud yet, I don't think. Oh, no. Oh, no, we just lost the game, though. Oh, another hammer? Huh. Well, I guess we haven't lost the game yet. I thought it was going to be called to complete. I mean, regardless, this is bad. This is real bad. Yeah. He may already have Called to Complete in hand. mean, that might be what's going on. I hate this, having to discard a Pyro to a Pyro. I guess I don't have to. I could just play Bone Crusher. Play Bone Crusher and just throw some shit under the bus. And then I can discard. I mean, this is all for nothing if I have Cauldron Complete in hand. Okay. Does not have Metalcraft yet. All right, it all comes down to this. Force of Vigor. Yeah. Oh, I need to discard that, even though I need that land. Wow, I can actually play again up Season Pyro. There's a lot of shit here. Well, I got a lot of blockers here. No reason to swing. Elf Lord, you missed me getting beat up by Tron. Then you missed me. Maybe you saw me play against Murktide. Oh, good. And that's probably the end of the game. Yeah. Just not enough removal here. Yeah, I mean, this just becomes too massive. Because then he just puts the Colossus Hammer on. It's a 22, 23. Let's see if I throw everything on either 2, 7, 9, 10, 13. I still take 10 and die. Okay. Alrighty. Couldn't find enough removal. Just resubmit. Fuck, that one out of nowhere March of Unruly Light, which I have not seen in significant amount of time, destroyed me. I thought I had it, but I guess I didn't. Well, game 3 here. Trying to go 3 and 2. Probably gonna go 2 and 3. Sure. Basically, you have to save pillage in this matchup for artifacts. You can't really use it on lands here. Unless, you know, you have to use it. I guess on an Urza Saga you can use it. But he probably, if he's a smart guy, he probably side out his Urza Sagas. You know, it's just a waste of a card. You know, I really recommend anybody who's playing Urza Saga, if you're playing against Ponza or a Blood Moon style deck, just take those out. Those are so bad. Unless you're also running Tireless Tracker. That's the only reason to bring it in, because you still will get a clue token, even though it immediately goes to the graveyard. But I think that, you know, generally you should probably side out your Urza Sagas against Blood Moon. Just why risk it? It either is just dead in your hand, or just instantly dies. You don't even have a chance to tap with it. Well, I guess you do when it's on the stack, but, you know, still, it's bad. It's a blowout sometimes. Opponent is really struggling here. Opponent has mold to 5. Is still looking at his hand, trying to figure out if he can play it. All right, decides he can. Which really on the draw, it's just a mold of 6. It's a lot easier to mull on the draw than it is on the play. You get to draw for turn. Always that Esper Sentinel. That could be very good later. But for now, say no. And then try to bolt something. See, I don't want to bolt this right now, because if they play a Stoneforge Mystic, you know, yeah, don't want to lose a bolt here. I mean, it is possible I'll die if I play this Bloodbraid Elf. So I wonder. I wonder if it's better for me just to hold again. So I can do it for 1 and blow up 2 things, but I'll blow up one of my own, so it's not exactly profitable. I could try to bolt, and if they Sigarda's Aid back, I can Fury. No, I can't do that. I guess what we can do is you can pillage the Esper Sentinel. Pillage the Esper Sentinel. What if I bolt the Esper Sentinel, and in response, they play a hammer, and then in response, once the hammer comes in, I engineered explosives them. I guess we'll try it. Okay. All right, I guess it's just blood braid time. Come on, blood braid. Engineered explosives on 0? I mean, I guess. Can hit some tokens or something. Again, if he even left those in. I wonder why he fetched there during his turn. For a second, I thought I was dead. Not gonna lie. Well, I guess I still am. No, he tapped that. Okay. Engineered explosives can still kill this, right? Non-land. It's still a land. Never mind. No, it cannot. So now we're looking at oh, I need a fetch here. So swing in here. They take it all. Now it's like, put this on 1. Play this, say yes, put this on 1. Now, do I Fury here? I mean, what's the deal? Man, this is tough. I hate playing against Hammer. I absolutely hate it. Yeah, I think we just let them. I mean, the only thing is, do they already have Calder complete? You know, I mean, I could do Fury here, but then if they have Ink Moth, it's just over with the Hammer. So I guess not. I could also pillage the Ink Moth Nexus, but okay. I mean, he's gonna have a tough time against Fury. Ugh. He might be looking at that, you know, hey, he blows up. I'll sacrifice a hammer if that means he'll blow up a sprawl. I don't know. See how bad this is. What's going on here? Wow. Wow. This thing has just absolutely fucking annihilated me, this card. I mean, it has just absolutely crushed me. I mean, there's no reason for me to blow up. I mean, I guess I could blow up the cigar to say, but in response, he'll just put this on. He'll just put his hammer onto the sanctifier, which I guess we make him do, right? I mean, make him have the hammer right now. You know he's got it. You know it's either on top of his deck or he's got it already. So, you know, once that happens, I mean, yeah, we go for it. Blow up the cigar to 8 at least. All right, he did not have it. And that's interesting. Plays that into the engineered explosives. Interesting. Might as well. I mean, the ink moth is what. All right, just Fury. And try to overwhelm him here. I can kill ink moth. That's so dumb. This stupid thing comes back. It still survives. The stupid reality chip. So we're going to have a real tough time here trying to get through. I need to find Bone Crusher Giant. I took out Scavenging Ooze. That's really bad. Yeah. Yeah. Just completely unstoppable here. Another different pillage. I mean, I think I need to pillage Ink Moth for sure. And I just died Ink Moth. I mean, really, I died of this too, but there's not a lot I can do about that. Just gotta, I think, kill this. I can swing with Fury and Bloodbraid. I mean, they'll block here. Go to 9. Sure. All right. Let's see if I'm dead. What's this say? As long as it's a tap, you may play lands and cast spells from the top of your library. Fuck. Yeah, that looks like death. That looks like the game's over. Multiple hammers in hand. There's one. All right, just one. It doesn't matter what I do here, though. I mean, I have to kill the Ornithopter. Yeah, I have to kill Ornithopter. And because this one's going to make another one and find another hammer and probably it's equipped to this. So I have to go pillage, kill Ornithopter. Yep. Oh, he's a Metallic Rebuke. Unless I pay 2. I'll pay 2. And then I have to leave with the Arbor Elf to block this Sanctifier. Oh, yeah, that's the end of the game. Okay. Yeah. Can't win it all. I just don't get it. Like, I mean, just Engineered Explosives just did not work today. Too much pro red hate. Yeah, another 2 and 3. I cannot win with this deck online. Like, I go to my locals or whatever, and I usually do really well, but online, I'm just a piece of shit. I'm just a turd swimming in all that shit. Just never found any answers. Well, I did, but they weren't the right order. Another unsuccessful day. Another day of me wondering why I'm still doing this. How can you do so well at paper tournaments? You come online with the same deck and you can't even, everything's just a struggle. I don't know, maybe people around me aren't very good. Maybe that's the problem. I really don't know about taking out Clothis anymore. I think I just need to keep it in. Clothis could have been keeping the game going there a little bit. It could have. But, I never found any Blood Moons. Blood Moon had been big there at the end. Yeah, just not able to do it again. What is this? The third straight 2 and 3 with Ponza. Just every day is a struggle. Every day is a day where, you know, you wonder about why you're doing this. You know, there's a lot more fun things I could be doing other than playing Magic the Gathering online, but here I am doing it. I don't think there's anything I could have done differently in any of the games I lost today. There's probably a couple moments where I took a little bit extra damage where I shouldn't have, like a couple like damage here or there. I think against that Tron guy, I think I did the right thing there and waited, and he had the Boseiju anyways. Even if he didn't have Boseiju, even though I wouldn't have Force of Vigored during his upkeep, he still would have had it because he would have played a land during his main, which then it would have activated the Oblivion Stone anyways in response to Force of Vigor. So now what I would have done there, I would have lost. You know, I think that if I would have held that Force of Vigor, knowing they had Walking Ballista in hand, you know, you can't rely on the fact that Walking Ballista is going to be the card that beats you. You know, I could have tried to Force of Vigor the Walking Ballista after that, I guess, but I still wouldn't have won, I don't think. You know, I just don't know. You know, just another tough day. Another tough day of just feeling like shit. You know. Yeah, I just don't get it. How Ponza can be good and it can't win. 2 and 3. It's all the time. Nothing wrong with this list. It's just some days you just can't draw well enough. You know, I literally just can't draw well enough. You know, that's what it comes down to. Is people who win the most, they don't play always the best deck. They just draw the best. You know, I mean, that's what it comes down to. How good are you drawing? You know, I can't seem to find any help on MTGO. Sometimes on paper I seem to be able to find it, but I can't do it on MTGO. I'm really depressed and not happy with what's going on. But you know, what I'll do is I'll turn this shit off. I'll go out there and spend time with my wife and my kids and my dogs, and I'll forget this fucking bullshit even fucking exists. And then tomorrow I'll drag my ass back in here, do the grind. Why I'm even doing this, I don't even know. Probably take another ass beating, play your heart out, and still not be able to find satisfaction. It's a never-ending vicious cycle of how this works. You know, just I would like to, like, at once in a while, you know, go 4-1. You know, a 3 and 2 feels good, but I usually have to take several 2 and 3s to even get a 3 and 2. I really don't know how to play against that Hammer Time deck as well. I mean, it's just too scary of a deck to play against. It's just that you're just dead like almost instantly at all stages of the game. At all stages of the game, you are almost dead. And that's a problem. They need to start banning cards for Hammer Time. They gotta ban Sigarda's Aid. Because they're gonna make even more artifacts in the next 2 sets, they said. Sigarda's Aid's gotta go. We gotta start getting wizards to ban cards from Hammer Time. It's just not fun to be constantly sitting on pins and needles. Just to constantly be like, am I dead already on turn 2? You know, I mean, it's not very fun. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for me today. Hope you guys had fun. I don't know how you did. There were some good moments. There was fun there, a little bit against Hammer, where the guy just took it against Bone Crusher. That was good. So shout outs here to Elf Lord Gucci, Lion Rose, Lawn War Zombie, Thek Gauge, Manure Butt, the MTG Butt, and the Nightbot for giving me company. Special shout outs to Elf Lord Gucci for the follow. Really appreciate that, man. If you watch this on Twitch, consider following. Watch this on YouTube, consider subscribing. Or giving this video a thumbs up. You can always follow me on Twitter if you want. I mean, Twitter's just, I don't really understand what the point of Twitter is, but it's there. So yeah, hope you guys had fun watching this. I tried my best. Like every time I try my hardest, try to find ways out, try to find ways to win. They're tough to find with this deck a lot of times, but you know, I really think I need to side cloak this out less. I think this is becoming a problem where, you know, I think this card's slow, but these games are going longer than they used to sometimes, and Klothys can be big in that. So I think in Hammer Time in the future, still bring in those 6 cards, but take out Ooze. I don't even know, man. It's just, it's tough. You know, what do you take out? You know, like Utopia Sprawls, maybe. Maybe take out Sprawls. Yeah, maybe that's what I need to do. Take out the 4 Sprawls. I mean, they're not doing anything in that matchup, right? Am I really trying to bum rush to anything in that matchup? Maybe Blood Moon on turn 2. Maybe. But that's all I got for you guys. Everyone be safe out there. Eat some good food, drink some good beverages, and spend time with your loved ones. I'll try harder tomorrow. That's all I can do. That's all I can ever do. And hopefully, you know, maybe get a 3 and 2 for once. Just can't get there. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys all tomorrow at 4 p.m. time for more Gruul Ponza action. All right, everybody. Peace!